feel like you're starting a marathon, but your lungs are screaming, sprint? That's how a new journal can feel, right? All those empty pages. Today, we're diving into surrendered, embracing God's will and receiving his blessings.
Oh, I love that title.
Right. It's fresh off the press from Sharri Burggraaf. Get those highlighters ready because this one's packed with wisdom. So surrender. It's a word, right?
It is. And it's one of those words that often gets misinterpreted, I think.
Yeah. Because my first thought isn't, yay, receiving blessings. It's more like, help, I'm waving the white flag here.
Exactly. But that's where Burggraaf flips the script. She's not talking about giving up. It's about receiving.
Okay, now you've got my attention. How do those two things even connect? Letting go equals getting more.
It's like, imagine if you're clinging so tightly to your worries, your plans, even your dreams, that there's no space for anything else.
You're too busy holding on to let anything in.
Exactly. Surrender, in this sense, is about loosening that grip, making room for something greater.
Less about giving up, more about making space. Love that visual. So how does surrendered guide us through this?
It's beautifully structured. You start each day with gratitude. 3 things you're grateful for.
Classic for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Shifts your whole perspective.
Absolutely. Then you get real with those worries we were talking about. 3 things to release.
I think that's so key because it's so easy to get caught up in what's going wrong that you forget to even notice the good.
Exactly. And finally, 3 things you're willing to receive. Staying open to the possibilities.
Okay, that's powerful. But how does this translate into actual, tangible change?
Well, Burggraaf actually shares a great story in the introduction about how she was praying for a particular job, desperately wanted it, but things kept falling apart. And finally, she decided to just surrender the desire.
Oh, wow.
And a few weeks later, a different opportunity, which was actually even better suited for her, basically fell into her lap.
Wow. Talk about a real-life example of surrender in action. It's like the universe was just waiting for her to let go so it could deliver something even better.
I know. It's like sometimes our idea or the perfect path is not actually what God has in store for us.
That's a good point. So these daily prompts,
Yeah.
I mean, are these just like journaling exercises or is there more to it than that?
Yeah, so there's also an action step. It's like a little nudge to align your actions with your faith.
I love
Like whether it's, an act of kindness, deepening your spiritual practice, or approaching a goal in a different way, it reminds us that surrender isn't passive.
It's not about just sitting back and waiting for things to happen. Right.
Exactly.
It reminds me of that saying, pray as though everything depends on God, but work as though everything depends on you.
Yes. It's a partnership.
Totally.
And that's where true transformation happens, though, it is a journey, not a destination.
It's like learning a new dance,
Yeah.
right? Some days you're flowing, other days you're tripping over your own feet.
Absolutely. Approach this practice with self-compassion. Each time you choose to let go, no matter how small, you create a ripple effect.
So to wrap things up, here's a thought for you. What's one thing you're ready to surrender? That worry you've been carrying, the need to control everything, maybe even a grudge.
It's amazing how those things can weigh us down, right?
Totally. But imagine letting go of that worry, and suddenly you have all this emotional energy to connect with your loved ones more deeply. Or releasing the need to control opens you up to collaboration, shared success. It's powerful stuff. Keep diving deep, everyone.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Purchase your copy of Surrender today on Amazon for $12.99 for a limited time. Or scan the QR code and it will go directly to Amazon, or click the link in the description to go directly to the page where you can purchase it today.